Hello, I'm Nari McDiarmid for Australia's Mining Monthly, and I'd like to welcome Dr. Gavin Lind, the Chief Executive of the Mining and Automotive Skills Alliance. Gavin, can you explain firstly what your organisation is all about?
Yes, the Mining and Automotive Skills Alliance is one of 10 jobs and skills councils funded by the Australian federal government. So these look after the future skills needs of our industries, but actually all industries in Australia, including future-looking needs. So how industries are transitioning, workforce transformation, those are kinds of things we look at, and building the skills profiles to go with that. So it looks at vocational education and training, trades, those kinds of things.
Well, in terms of vocational education and people signing up, I know you've just been discussing this here at Future of Mining Perth on day 2. What does the next generation need to see to be interested in a career in the mining industry, do you think?
The next generation is very interesting. So we call them the Gen Z, so those that are between the age of 15 and 24. This is a values-based generation, and they want to see their values mirrored in the things that they do. And if they don't see that, they won't engage as easily or simply. So they'll look for other opportunities. So I think it's about values. It's about the environmental, social, governance responsibility of mining. I think those are credentials the mining industry does very well, and that aren't perhaps well understood elsewhere. So I think the industry can do something better there to connect with the values of not only this generation, to be honest, it's the other generations as well, because we're not only trying to attract the young people into our industry, but also those that are currently in other industries that might have a future in the mining industry.
What else can the industry do you think, to help people get involved?
Telling the story. And the telling the story is not just operational mining. I think half of those Gen Zs that we surveyed didn't know that there are other jobs like lawyers, accountants, environmental scientists, these kinds of cool things that can connect them better with the net zero goals of the country and how they can be a part of that net zero future. So I think the important message is without mining, there is no net zero. And it's this anomalous thing that mining has to increase to provide those raw materials to create those critical minerals amongst other things. But these are the things that will help us get to net zero. And it'd be great if young Australians and all Australians can better celebrate the rich wealth that Australia actually has.
And lastly, Gavin, what are you finding most valuable here at Future of Mining Perth?
Geez, this has been a great get together. I didn't realise the role technology plays, but also that technology is not the panacea or the end all to all the issues mining faces. But this conference, particularly what I've loved about Future Mining, is the first time I've seen all this technology enable all the use cases. I think I've been fascinated to see at a kind of end user point, at a macro point, data strategy, all these kinds of really cool things that I think the industry already does well. We don't know that, but we now know they do a great job of doing it well.
Well, Gavin, thank you very much for speaking today.
Thank you.